Greetings and welcome to Magic with Tamala Farron. Today I am going to deal with something that is near and dear to my heart. I do dream pillows for adults, but I also do dream pillows for children. And there is a huge difference because you don't have the same issues that an adult would. A child is full of innocence and love, and you want that portrayed. You also want to put into it something that's not going to harm a child. Now, some people use the stuffing, like for a stuffed animal, with the herbs. And, well, a toddler can get a hold of that and choke on that. Not the coolest thing in the world. But one of the things that I choose is different seeds and dry beans and peas and stuff that not only makes it feel like a Beanie Baby, but it also is, if they, for some reason, get it opened, or say an 8-year-old has a 2-year-old brother or sister, and they get a hold of it and they open it, this will not hurt them. This will not cause issues. And I put chamomile, lavender, and mint. 3 that will not harm unless they have allergies, but 3 that will not harm if a child ingests it. So, and it smells phenomenal. It smells phenomenal. Like, I do a lot of different things, and I will do a video in the next week or so on adult dream pillows, because you put a lot more in for their psychic abilities and their energy and their magic. This is specifically made for a child to have peaceful, protective dreams. Something of peace and love. It is amazing. Now, the chamomile is for calm and rest, and it really speaks to little ones. I mean, I used to make chamomile tea for my kids, and they loved it, especially just before bed. They absolutely adored it. They would drink it, go to sleep, and they were fine. The mint, well, that's a little bit for protection and for guidance. The lavender is love. Love and healing. So if they're having nightmares, this will calm and transform the nightmares into peaceful dreams. If they are having a lot of anxiety and stress for whatever reasons, I mean, children pick up on the simplest of arguments and anxiety in the area, that, like, from whoever they're around. If this relaxation settles them so that they get a good night's sleep, it's done its job. So transforming into a peaceful, restful sleep and positive dreams is a good thing. And like I said, I use anything from dried beans, dried peas, barley, you name it. Do not put it in the wash. Do not use it if you really, really worry about it, put a needle through with a string, tie it, and hang it above the bed. If you can put it under their pillow or in underneath the pillowcase, do that too. If you've got a brand new pillow and you have a cover for it and you want to stitch up the cover so you don't want them playing with it, you can do that too. And I've had a couple of people not only hang it on the wall, but put it in between the mattresses. It helps. It's the essence that it does help. I prefer to have it just under the pillow. My kids used to love that. During the day, they would take it and put it on their dedication site in their room. During the night, they would bring it out and they would put it under their pillow. It was taught to respect and be sacred. Now, what I do is I cut different pieces of cloth. You can make it this size or this size, and I stitch up one side and over to the other, and you turn it inside out, the material. You stitch it up one side, and then you stitch it up this side. Then you take it out and you turn it the right side. It's real simple. And at that point in time, you start to fill it with some of the mix that you've created. And you don't want to put too much in, but you want enough that it's filled. Okay, so I leave about that much space at the top. Okay, then move that over. I take the ends, or the end, and I turn it in so that it is literally even across. I take and if I can find them, I will use them. I know that I've got them here. It's just a matter of finding the little crazy things. Aha! It's called a pin. And you make sure that it's straight across the top. If it's not, you just play with it till you are. And it's not something that I got asked, why don't I just do all this on a machine? And I sat there and I said, I put intent into every stitch, everything I do. And especially when it comes to children, you want the intent, you want the energy, the focus, everything to build. And you want it so strong so that the child obviously is not going to sit there and try to get it motivated. So you want something that's already motivated for them. See? You have the pin going across, holding it so that you can stitch it. And you want it motivated and strong with energy. And as the adult, that's our ability. We know what we're doing. We know how to focus in and build on the energy that we're putting into this amazing gift. And that's what it is. It's a gift. And as we stitch it up, it builds the energy fills every stitch, everything that you do. When we are done stitching it, that's when we put it on the altar and we allow it to charge. Charging it on the altar gives it extra boost so that it's literally building in character and giving forth extra gifted energy so that the little person who uses this, I'm not sure what that was, the little person that uses this filters in all the positive and all the anxiety disappears. All the stress leaves, allowing them the rest that they deserve and the ability to achieve the goals they want to the next day. And another thing that I find is kids will come up to me, I know mine did, Mom, I saw this lady. She took me for a walk and it was in the most beautiful woods. And I'd say, do you know what this lady looked like? And they would describe them. They would describe the people that they had spent time with. And one of the things that I always found absolutely amazing is that they would either describe my grandmother, an aunt, a cousin that had passed. So I knew that they were literally connecting to their ancestors. And with that kind of energy and teachings, that assists them on their journey. So that builds for them. And they grow forward. And it's absolutely intoxicating that they get to enjoy everything that they're achieving and get to know people that have passed on. They also get answers to certain questions that they're so curious about but don't want to ask us. Sometimes an ancestor is a better response for them. And it is absolutely amazing. And I've never known a kid not to love dream catchers and dream pillows. They absolutely adore it. And my mom used to, this is another thing too, you don't have to make it like this. You can make it in the shapes. My mom used to make it in little bunny shapes. I still have some of them from when I was a kid. And she would go all to town, embroidering the eyes and, you know, putting on the little pom-pom for the tail. And it smelled so good. And the kids were so attracted to it. I used to make kitty cat ones for my kids. And they absolutely adored them. It's all in what you do. You can make it full moon. So you make them circular, and you can do them on a celestial material and gift them out to them on the full moon. And, well, there you go. Kids are going to enjoy it. They're going to treasure it. They're going to respect it because you do. Oh, it smells so good. And that's a simple dream pillow for a child. And they enjoy it. And teach them. If they have, we used to have dedication sites until the kids got to a certain age and they were actually practicing. And it was a dedication site with all their treasures that they had gathered in the woods and on nature walks. And they would have pictures that they had drawn of the god and goddess up on the wall and mandalas. And they would have all sorts of shells and stones and herbs and different things like acorns and, oh, you'd be surprised, pine cones, you name it. Gifts that were given to them from other family members or other covenanters. It would be their dedication site to the gods. And they would take this, and if they had a circle of stones or a grid on their altar or dedication site, they would place it on there to recharge it during the day. Then at nighttime, they would put it under their pillow, and in essence, they were learning and teaching themselves the energy and how to work with it. This is something that's absolutely priceless, because once they start connecting with energy and utilizing it the way it's supposed to be, the next step is for them to actually work it, make the magic. And like I said, my kids, I can even remember my youngest holding his like this, like it was a doll, holding it like this, and every few minutes going, because it soothed him so well that he would do that till he fell asleep. And in the morning, he would take it and he would go and he would put it on his crystals. And that's teaching your children. That's teaching them respect, teaching them how to achieve the energy they need. It's simple. The ingredients, again, are dried beans or peas or barley, even rice, lavender, mint, and chamomile. And this is for kids 12 and under. It's a peaceful, loving energy, and they will really enjoy it. And you'll have fun making it for them. And I think being a parent, you'll also enjoy seeing how they react with it. I recently got gifted a bunch of cedar for smudge sticks, which will be in the next video. But in thanks, I gave their mama some tea, some of my blended tea, and I gave each one of her kids one of my dream pillows. And it feels really good seeing the kids excited and loving it as much as mine did. There is just something about children in seeing things through their eyes and seeing how they love nature and how they respond to it, and how, if taught correctly, to respect and honor. It works so wonderfully with kids. And they grow up to be amazing adults. I know mine did. And I see young people all around right now that are amazing. Kids and friends of my world, which mostly pagan. The children are so amazing, and their parents are so giving and so bent on raising these amazing people, so that they can continue to teach and treasure and enjoy all that nature has to offer. Gotta love the respect and honor. So I hope you liked the dream pillows. And like I said, just use scraps of material. You can use all different types of things. And it doesn't take long. It's a lot of fun. You can do it while you're watching TV. You can do it while you're sitting on the front porch having tea. And it's calming and soothing as well. You enjoy your lovely day. Please click like and subscribe. And thank you for being a part of mine. I really, really do enjoy it when you come for a visit. Take care. Blessed be.